So I'm asking you, the problem of time is very important as a problem of thought. We live by time. All our knowledge is based on time. The struggle to become less violent, to struggle to become something which is all a measure. I mustn't go into that. Are you following me? Sir, look, I am this, I am what I am. That is what is. I'm unhappy, violent, lonely, depressed, anxious. That's what one is. That's a fact. Then comes the idea, I must become something else from what is. That becoming is time. As becoming from a clerk to a manager, that requires time. That same process of thinking we are brought over into the field of the psyche, into the field of consciousness, in the field of feeling, thinking. That is, I am violent, I will become non-violent. Which is, you are allowing time to come, interfere. But when you say, I am violent, I'm going to understand it, look at it, watch it, go into it very quickly, deeply, there is no time. But if you are trying to become something else, there is time. Right? The becoming, which is measure, that demands time. Say, for instance, if you compare yourself with somebody more intelligent, more bright, more etc., if you compare, comparison is measurement. If you don't compare at all with anybody, including your great gods and saints and gurus and all the rest of it, don't compare at all, then what happens? You are what you are. From there you start. But when you are comparing, trying to become something else, you'll never understand yourself, what you are. So time is a becoming. A becoming which is non-fact. That is, I'm violent, I must become non-violent. The non-violent is not a fact, has no reality. Though you talk a great deal about it in this country, it doesn't exist. What exists is violence. And if you forget the non-violence, then you can tackle violence, go into it. And the understanding of violence can be long or very quick. Either the investigation of violence can take time because you are lazy. You always say, well, I'll investigate it tomorrow, it's not important, and so on. But a man who is concerned with violence, which is spreading all over the world, more and more, destroying humanity, if he's concerned and wanting to understand at the depth of violence, he will understand it instantly. So, where there is a becoming, you must have psychological time. That becoming is illusory. What is fact is what exists, what you are at the moment. Your anger, your reactions, your fears, look at it. So time is a major factor of fear and also thought. You cannot stop physical time, but when you begin to understand the nature of time inwardly, the becoming and not becoming, and understand the whole movement of thought, understand it, not suppress it, deny it, how am I to control thought? Although those are all absurd questions. Because who is the controller? The controller is another part of thought. I won't go into that, we haven't time. So, if you really deeply are concerned with the nature of fear and the total ending of psychological fear, one has to go into the question of time in depth, and also what the nature and the structure of thought. But if you say, please tell me a method to get rid of fear, then you are asking a terribly wrong question. Because the very question implies that you haven't understood yourself. You haven't looked at yourself.